boys. So here we go. One, two. Huh. What's up, everybody, and welcome to the latest episode of Pop for This. We are your hosts. I am Machi, the Ring Geek,
Gil the Guillotine.
McKendy, the Total Hill.
and we have our latest episode for you today, where we're going to be going over, our Pop Five, Flop Five, and Cream of the Crop for the week of February 16th. But right before that, we've got a quick word from the official cookie of Pop for This, Cookies by Clark. Cookies by Clark. Founded in 2015, our passion for fitness and health led to the creation of delicious, health conscious baked goods. We believe in keeping things simple with limited, quality ingredients that we feel good about feeding to our own family. Specializing in cookies as well as offering brownies, we proudly provide gluten free and vegan options for everyone to enjoy. Every purchase helps support our small family owned business, and we truly appreciate your support. So please visit us on Instagram at Cookies by Clark, the official cookie of the Pop for This podcast. Cookies by Clark, the best cookie in the world for the best podcast in the world. And that was Cookies by Clark, the official cookie of Pop for This. So we're gonna get it started right away, boys. You guys ready to jump into this week?
Oh,
All
Before
right.
we start, please like and subscribe before we get into the top five of the week.
See,
Okay? Always remember like and subscribe.
I'm
Thank you, guys.
I'm a bad host. I'm a bad host. Yes, like, subscribe, comment, follow, all that good stuff. All right, so leading it off with our Pop Five, our top highlights for the week. Number one, well, it's not in order, but the first one, the triple threat match, specifically Kiana James, the triple threat on SmackDown with Kiana James, Nia Jax, Charlotte Flair, with Kiana James coming out on top. Excellent work. Really good match. The push of Kiana James was not something I saw nor expected, but it's well deserved from her work in the Rumble to this. It's great. I'm excited to see what she does in the chamber, especially with the incredible talent that's in that match.
yeah.
Yeah, really good match. I'm glad that they're continuing the push. Her performance in the Royal Rumble chamber was really well. Royal Rumble match was really well. Um, she had some pretty good spots in this match, and the thing that I took away from it is that she pinned Charlotte Flair, the Golden Child, and even that pin was pretty good. She had Nia Jax into the figure four, and she was able to reverse it into a pin, which was amazing. And I hope they continue this push, and I'm really looking forward to seeing her in the Elimination Chamber.
Big win for her, she came out of nowhere, you know. She's good on the mic. She
Really good.
puts in the work in the ring. That was a big win, like you just said, McKenny, pinning Charlotte Flair. You don't get any bigger than that. And I hope to see I can't wait to see her progression and where she goes with it.
Yep. All right. So that was the first one. Next one. In keeping with people that we that we like winning, Trick Williams. Not just the win, but just the pop from the crowd, the work that he's doing. He is as entertaining on the mic as anyone. I mean, when I heard MJF for the first time and saw what he could do, I was hooked. Trick Williams is the same way. He's like Ric Flair and and The Rock rolled into one with his own little flavor to it. I think it's undeniable. Trick's going to be a really big star. I can't wait to see what he does in the chamber. I think this was just again another signal that WWE is looking to push these guys. So, I thought it was an excellent win.
Yeah, man, Trick is on a roll. I think they were even cheering for him during the segment between him and Becky,
They were.
between Becky and AJ Lee. They were actually chanting "Whoop that trick."
Yep.
So I don't know if they were saying "Whoop that trick" because they wanted them to fight or they wanted to see Trick Williams, but still.
Probably both.
that-
Probably a little bit of both,
or
honestly.
both, or both. But yeah, it was a very big win for Trick. I'm happy that he's in the Elimination Chamber. I said that he needs to be in the Elimination Chamber, and the wrestling gods actually heard my prayers, and now he's in the Elimination Chamber. Um, yeah, his mic work is good. His mic work is great. Like he said what I wanted to say about Sami Zayn all these years. I'm like, bro, stop looking like a rabbi's son. Like look like an actual wrestler. Like this is a comb. Learn how to use it, bro. Like come on, man. Um, yeah, so I'm really looking forward to see him in the chamber.
Same. Love Trick. Out the gate, he's a fan favorite. You can just tell. You know, like you said, Mark, he has a lot of shades of old school fly ass, you know what I mean, wrestlers. And I can't wait to see more of his character developed. I like the quick thing he had with Mello in the ring, you know,
Hmm.
back to their feud back in the NXT.
Trick
Yeah.
Mellow Gang.
Yeah, man. So that was a big win for him. I'm happy to see it, and I can't wait to see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, him and his hoochie daddy shorts.
Gucci Daddy,
Gucci Daddy.
Lemon Pepper Steppers.
Uh, man, he's so good. All right, moving on. So next on the list, we've got again continuing with these new guys winning. Evans winning and getting a spot in the Elimination Chamber. I feel like, people said that they were surprised. I wasn't surprised. You always have to have that one person in the chamber who's gonna do the crazy spot, who's gonna, be the person who picks up the pace. Javon was built for it. He was made for it. I'm interested in seeing what crazy shit they have him do in the chamber. Um, but again, and he's the kind of guy like whatever you put him in, he's gonna inject interest and energy into it. He just is. Like even the feud with I don't like it. I didn't like that that's where they put him, but you know what? The crowd is eating it up and he's getting a reaction. So and I'm a big Javon fan, so I thought it was excellent booking. And again, another one. Really excited to see what happens. And he's got some history with Trick from NXT too, so it's gonna be interesting to see how that plays out.
Another one
Javon,
with a big push. Javon is on the rise. You know, he wasn't. These guys are just young, hungry talent. How old is Javon? 21,
21.
and he's already at an elimination chamber. That's how much
yeah.
faith they have in him.
That's
So
insane.
I know this is crazy. So I cannot wait to see what his style of wrestling does in a match like that.
Javon Evans is on his way to becoming one of the biggest faces in
Mhm.
WWE.
Oh yeah.
I think which brand is he on? Is he on SmackDown or is he on Raw? I feel like he's on
I think he's
Both.
on Raw. I see him on both, but I think he's on Raw.
Raw. So if he's on Raw next to CM Punk, I think he's the biggest face
Yep.
on Raw right now. When he comes out,
He's up there,
he
man.
gets a big pop.
Yeah.
Um, he wrestles like there's no tomorrow. His moveset is insane.
Wrestles
And
like he can wrestle forever.
Yeah. Like
Like
he's
he
got
well,
can
a
go.
dude, he's
yeah.
21. He's
Yeah,
20,
man.
he's 21.
Yeah.
He feels no pain. The brother can take a bullet right now. When you're 21, you can do anything, you
Right.
know? But yeah, the crazy spot that he's gonna put himself into in the elimination chamber. Oh boy.
Exactly.
That's gonna be insane. And yeah, they always need a guy like that in the elimination chamber. I don't think he's gonna win it, no, but it's gonna
He'll
be
make
a
it interesting.
but he's definitely gonna make it interesting.
Yep. All right. So moving on from that, we've got the Sami Zayn segment. And I know that you were a big fan of that, uh, McKendy, with his whole heel turn coming. It's a freshening of the character. Well, people think the heel turn is coming. I mean, I don't see how it's not. It's a freshening up of the character, something that at this point, they really got to do. And Sami Zayn is talented enough to pull it off and make it mean something. So, I'm withholding a little bit of judgment on it just because I personally, it needs to end in in a title reign for me. But at least they're pushing him, pointing him in that direction. And freshening up your character when it gets stale is never a bad thing. So, yeah. You
This whole
guys?
thing, oh, this
Yeah, I
whole
didn't know.
thing, this whole thing. First of all, I love this segment. I love every part of that segment. I love the part with Cody. I love the part with Trick, and I loved it when it went back to Cody. Um, I love that they explained Cody's growth. Sammy came to Cody and said, "Hey, you took advantage of me when I was trying to help you, when Drew was attacking you and everything." And Sammy said, "Hey, I didn't take advantage the last time and I lost the title." And
Hmm.
so he learned from his mistake. So he took advantage and he pinned Zammy. Like, yo, this is not a tag team match. It's every man for themselves. What were we supposed to do? Stop the match and start it all over again because
Yeah,
Drew
facts.
interfered? No, I took advantage and I won the match. It's WrestleMania season. Like you gotta do what you gotta do to go to WrestleMania you know? And I love that they showed that part of Cody. And as for Sammy, yo, Sammy about to blow up because everybody's playing in Sammy's face. Sammy's about to snap. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Becky Lynch before she snapped and slapped the hell out of Charlotte and became the man
Yeah,
because they were playing in Becky's face for a long time.
they were.
And Becky was and Becky was the goody goody two shoes with the goggles, with those stupid anime goggles that rock and everything
Oh,
coming
the
out, Miss
steampunk.
Happy and everything,
The
and
steampunk shit.
she used to
Yeah.
she used to wrestle her ass off, but she used to lose every single time until she finally snapped. And that's what Sammy needs to do. Like, stop being everybody's best friend, stop being everybody's moral support and everything, and start winning some matches and start doing what you need to do. You need to actually tell you the truth, you need to follow the footsteps of Drew. Follow the footsteps of Drew. Like, you don't need to be a heel, but you need to be an anti-hero. That's how I see Drew. He's not a heel. I see Drew as an anti-hero because Drew never lies. Drew never lies, and he never cheats. He'll interfere in the match and whoop somebody's
Uh,
ass, but
uh,
like he'll never cheat in his match to win.
yeah.
And that's what something that maybe Sammy needs to do. Like, stop being everybody's best friend. And they showed that in that segment. And Trick was just the icing on the cake. Sammy should have slapped the hell out of Trick when he said what he said.
I think
But
I think that's what's gonna be the launching pad because if anybody's playing in Sammy's face, it's Trick Williams. Who the
oh
hell are
boy.
you to be talking to me like this, boy? You know what I'm saying? Like you just got here, and he is ODing on Sammy.
Oh,
So I'm like. So like all of this stuff is happening, all of this stuff is happening. And then you got this young punk, and I think that's where Sammy's gonna snap. And Trick is so over. Once Sammy snaps on Trick in a real way, that's it right there. I think that's gonna be where he launches into the heel turn. And don't forget, we've seen a heel Sammy before, but I
yeah.
don't want to see that kind. I want to see a low down, dirty, like conniving. I almost kind of want to see shades of a Kevin Owens out of a Sami Zayn. Like he has to
Mm.
bring that out of him. You know what I mean? So I'm excited to see where this goes, but because Sammy's about to break.
Mhm.
All right. Okay. Now moving on to the final member of the Pop Five, we got Asuka tapping out Bailey. Now,
Yeah.
caveat: I hated that Bailey had to tap. I hated that it had to be Bailey. However, Asuka winning, tapping Bailey out, that's a big win. Even, she ain't gonna win the chamber. We know she ain't gonna win the chamber. But Asuka is at that point right now where she just lends credibility to everything that she does. And everything that she does now, it gets added to her level of her level, rather I should say, of accolades. She's got a ton of experience. I think she's gonna be sort of the workhorse of the chamber match. And that thing is star-studded.
Hmm.
That thing is, I mean, Alexa Bliss, Asuka, we got Kiana James, and who else? Oh my goodness, who am I
Rhea.
forgetting?
Ain't
Rhea
Rhea in it?
Ripley, Jesus, Rhea Ripley. Yeah, I mean, those don't like yo, Alexa Bliss, Asuka, and Rhea Ripley right there. That's massive. So, just Asuka's inclusion there, I thought was really, really smart. And I think she's gonna hold down that match. I think she's gonna be sort of like the anchor in that match.
I think you're right. Asuka's gonna do her Oscar thing. You can't go. You can always count on Oscar. You know, all these years. Well, maybe I'm. When's she's been in an elimination chamber? Has she won one?
I don't know that she's won a chamber. Let me see.
I don't
That
think
might be
she.
like one of the only things
Yeah, I think so.
that she hasn't done that and win a freaking WrestleMania match. She's 0-5 at WrestleMania. Crazy.
But I'm not sure if she hasn't won one. I wouldn't mind seeing Oscar win this one.
Me either. Dude, Asuka is a final boss.
Yes. Yeah, 2023.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right.
2023.
I remember. Okay. All right. Well then, yeah, she's gonna be that part of the match that a lot of people are gonna have to get over because
Yeah.
Oscar, who Oscar is, she's gonna
Yeah.
bring the heat
Yeah, man. Like, Asuka's a final boss, bro.
for
It
real.
doesn't surprise me when Asuka beats anybody.
Yeah.
Yo, Asuka for me is like the female ring general,
Mm.
And if she wins, and I don't think she's gonna win Elimination Chamber, but if she does, I wouldn't be surprised because her and Stephanie would have a crazy bout.
Yeah, they would kill it.
It
Yeah.
would be insane. That match would probably go down as maybe one of match of the year
I
That would be a
think
if they
hard
if
hitting
they if they
match
come
too.
together.
I
That'd be
think
a
it's
hard hitting match.
because Stephanie Vaquer is one of the only girls outside of Japanese girls. She wrestled in Japan. She understands that style. Asuka
Mhm.
doesn't get to wrestle that style very often. So, yeah. I mean,
And
if
and
that was the
Asuka's a
route they
heel.
went, I'd love it.
And Asuka's a heel.
Yep.
Stephanie's the face.
Yep.
So it would work,
It would
you know.
work. It would work.
It would work. And yeah, she would be the workhorse of the Elimination Chamber. And like I said, like Mark said, I'm happy that she's in it. I'm just mad that it had to be Bailey that
Yeah.
Yep, that's
she
the only
had
thing.
to tap out. But yeah, I'm
Yeah.
happy that she's in it.
Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll definitely get to that. But all right, boys. So that is our pop five.
Yeah, yeah,
So
top five.
all right. Yeah. So yeah, that was our pop five. I'm gonna turn it over to Mackenzie. You doing the flop? Oh no, Gil. Gil, you doing the flop?
Yo,
Hey,
good
All
old
right.
team.
All right,
Chop off that
Giliano.
check, son.
nope. Well, welcome, guys. This is gonna be our flop five of the week. This is the do list,
The
the
booty list.
no-go
Gaki.
list,
The shit list.
the list that stunk.
Oh.
On the first part of this list, we're gonna be talking about Becky and AJ feud. It's just not hitting, guys. It's I don't know if it's the character work between the two of them that is just a bit too much, or if it's just because for me maybe it's not haven't seen AJ wrestle or be in a real feud yet, and like I just want to see how she goes, like a good old fashioned brawl, a good old fashioned attack. That last segment was just really weird for me, and it was just hitting.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel like AJ being gone for 6 months. The only matches she's been in have been multi-person matches. Haven't really seen her, you know, get out like that, and come out and have extended time. It's just very, very irregular her being there. Becky, it feels like she's overacting. It's awkward. Like their mannerisms, the tone, it's almost cartoonish kind of. Becky's always stuttering, like you just wanna trick me. So you have an excuse. Yeah, an excuse. Like, stop. You're being like even me just doing it now, I feel awkward and
Yeah.
cringe. Like it's just not good. And AJ is like her droll smartass shit, like it's cool when it's like a one-liner for certain things, like when she said there was wrestling before AJ Lee and after AJ Lee.
Yeah.
You can, and she said, you're welcome. Like the way she said that, perfect. And the tone of it was perfect. But she applied that to the rest of the promo. It doesn't work. It's not
Exactly.
hitting for me.
Yeah.
It needs some heat. The feud needs some heat. Choose violence. All this cat and mouse stuff ain't working. Um, I'm not gonna say it's not working, but it's come to the point where, we gotta see some physicality, you know? That last promo segment that they had, yo, instead of like hesitating, they should have brawled right in the ring. Show me that you guys can't stand each other. Have people come into the ring and separate you guys. And Mark nailed it on the head. Like, Becky's character work this year has been really good, but that promo segment, it was a little bit too cartoonish. She needs
Yeah.
to dial it back a little bit. And why are you afraid of getting physical with AJ? She says, "Oh, you're playing all these mind games." What mind games? Like, hit
Yeah.
this chick. Like, what's going on? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? So, yeah, they just need to add some heat, put some physicality into it. Like, hit this chick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But moving on. Next on the flop five list, we have Ilya segment and loss. The whole weird segment between Ilya and Mello, that was so
Unacceptable.
strange. I was just like very strange. He got so over the top excited for Mello. It's just, and then the whole match to lose to, I don't even, yeah,
Tama Tonga
Hamatanga.
after 9,000 instances of interfere. Like,
And then to just get jumped in the ring by the whack ass MFTs. I don't know what Ilya did, but he went from having banger after banger after banger after banger to just getting stomped out by the MFTs. Don't like it.
Ilya should be in the Ilya should be in the elimination chamber.
hell yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
Hell
like
yeah.
after his performance as the U.S. championship, um, when Melo won it, he was saying, "I'm gonna go off and do other things." He has done nothing but lose ever since he dropped that USA championship.
how was it all
Like,
for?
I'm not expecting him to like win the championship anytime soon, but at the same time, he should be a competitor for the championship, you
Hell
know?
yeah.
Yeah,
But now he's just on this. It feels like a burial, actually. I'm
Yeah.
like, now you're in the MFT universe, MFT slash Bray Wyatt, on Wyatt family universe, and that's horrible.
it's a bad place to be.
That's horrible. And I just don't know what they're doing with him. I don't know
Yeah.
what they're doing with him.
Getting sucked into the MFT vortex, which really is just what do they call those shows that are not the spin-off, which
Mhm.
is just a spin-off of the freaking bloodline. Like, my God, to get caught in the vortex of that crap and then to throw the Wyatts at the end of it. It just and then Ilya again, another stupid baby face. There's five of them. Let me attack them.
It
Stop
feels
it.
it feels
Stop
like
it.
Yeah,
they're trying
yeah.
to create another group to go up against the MFTs or the Wyatts
Oh, with
because
Apollo
they have
Crews and
Apollo
in,
Crews and Matt
and they're
yeah.
probably
Cardona.
gonna add somebody else into it, maybe like Penta or Damian Priest or something like that, so they
Yeah,
can have a group attack another group, and it's not working, it's not hitting.
Yeah. To do something like that, it's very difficult to do something like that and not have it feel forced. Like
exactly.
you can do that and it could be natural. It could work. They have not put any, they just put these guys together in a match 2 weeks ago and
Yeah.
now they're
And
allies.
and much respect, but it's bad when you got to pull Apollo Crews out, and you're like, all right, we need somebody. Oh, nope. Apollo. Come on,
Apollo Crews.
about
No
time.
offense to Apollo Crews. There's that shit on
Offense.
Apollo.
No offense, not at all. I
It's
actually
not,
like
it has
Apollo.
nothing to do with the quality of wrestler that he is. It's just
Exactly.
you can't pull someone who no one's seen for what, a year or whatever, and then all of a sudden you're putting him in a program with Ilya and the MF. Like,
Yeah.
how about you remind us that he even exists? Give him a match the week before or
Yeah.
something. You know what I mean? Like,
Maybe he interferes with an MFT or something happens. There's five of them.
like
Somebody had to have done something.
there,
You know what I
if you
mean?
think about it, it makes sense for guys to join together. Like, it makes sense. Again, it's wrestling. What's the storyline? We're wrestlers. We're supposed to fight each other. That's the storyline. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? If they just give it a little bit of attention, but they just throw it together, and it just doesn't work.
But next on the list, we have Obafemi and his quiet push. I don't know what the plan is and why it's kind of slowed down. We got the promos, we got the bulldozing of the Viking Raiders. We got that. Then we got the vignettes, and then we get two segments with Kit Wilson. I mean, no offense to Kit Wilson, I love what he's doing, but he could be doing something else. I want to see Oba like be Oba.
Yeah,
I already know he's gonna eat this guy. Like, why do I have to see it now?
yeah, yeah, I agree. I'd love to see Oba do things like, put him in there with I don't know, put him in there with Shinsuke. You can put him in there with Shinsuke. You put him
Fun.
in with Alistair. Like, there are guys who just they're not doing much, but they
Yeah,
have some cachet to their name. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
And then Oba's on main event. Now, in my head, I'm just thinking, maybe if they really are going to do this Brock thing, we know how Brock is. He shows up whenever the hell he feels like it. So maybe they just, they're like, all right, let's just take up time and just have Obafemi just do this stuff. Kit Wilson is entertaining, but I agree. The quiet push is something that I haven't enjoyed. I hope it's not like something that portends for something really bad in the future, but at the same time, I just hope that they're just doing something quiet so that maybe when Brock or whoever it is they involve him in, whenever that happens, it can really, really pop off.
He shouldn't be in a comedy segment yet.
I
Yeah,
agree. I
he
agree.
shouldn't be in a comedy segment with Kit Wilson. You're trying to build this
Yeah,
guy up to be
exactly.
like
A destroyer.
a destroyer, like a dominant force. Yeah, you can put him up against Sheamus. Sheamus is the
Perfect
OG,
person.
a
Okay.
perfect
Yeah.
person. He's a big tough guy. Put him against him. Put him up against Rusev.
Rusev.
They even teased
Another
the thing with
monster.
Rusev. Why haven't they
Uh,
followed up on that?
Another monster,
I,
Put him up against other monsters that's not doing anything and try to put him over. He can have like a small feud with I wouldn't mind him having a small feud with Sheamus, banger after banger
That would be
after
perfect.
banger,
be
you
awesome.
know? But
Great.
him with Kit Wilson, like and doing comedy segments, no.
Yeah.
Like we're going the wrong way.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Moving on. Next on the flop five, we have the Liv Morgan, Stephanie Fagere,
Forget.
and
Sound like McKendy over here.
I just call her Velcro.
I want to do Stephanie Velcro, whatever your name
Definitely
is.
Velcro.
We
Whatever you
miss you,
name.
Naomi. But
Always. Always.
um, the Liv Dom and Steph segment was very odd. It was she just showed up out of nowhere. Wait, what? I don't even understand. She just showed up. Was it supposed to be something else? It meant to be a segment
I don't know.
between an
Oh,
interview between the two of them?
I don't know. I didn't like any part of this segment. Every part of this segment bothered me. I didn't like the fact that I didn't like it was just too much stuff going all at once.
Yeah.
First they're speaking Spanish. Okay, they're speaking in Spanish. But you have the subtitles, you have her speaking in Spanish, and you have Dom translating, and you also have Dom replying to what she's saying.
I,
So it was just so convoluted, And then after everything that she said, Liv started crying. Why are you crying? You're a heel.
I
And
did not
what she
see
said,
that.
she didn't say anything that was really hurtful for her to get that reaction. It was just too much. And Dom is the Intercontinental Champion and Triple A champion. Why is he playing translator to Liv Morgan?
Yeah.
You know, you have Raquel, you have
Roxanne knows,
Roxanne
and
Perez.
she don't speak
Even
Spanish.
Roxanne Perez is injured. She
She
could
don't
still just
she
be
don't
in
speak
She don't,
the
Spanish.
segment.
She
she
don't
don't
speak
speak
Spanish
She
though.
doesn't have to wrestle.
she
Yeah,
don't
but
speak
she don't speak
Spanish.
Spanish though.
What?
She don't speak Spanish.
Oh,
Raquel
she
speaks
just
Spanish. No.
she just visiting? Okay.
Yeah.
Um
Yeah.
okay. That's okay. I don't speak Spanish either. But still, but still,
Um,
this whole segment I didn't like. If they wanted to do that, if they wanted for her to give a hardcore promo. They could have did the live segment where they're interviewing her, and they could do her doing that promo separately without Liv being there. You know, it could be a separate promo, but I didn't like any part of this segment.
um, there was one part of the segment that I thought was great. It's just how they put it in there was terrible. What Stephanie actually said was fire.
Yeah.
Because she talked about how I wrestled in Chile. There wasn't wrestling in Chile. Because of me, there's wrestling in Chile. Like, she talked about the places that she went to, how WWE gave Liv everything. It was really
Well,
good. And
well,
then to
actually,
put it where they put it, though, was a mistake. Now, I understood what she said, but not fucking everybody at home speaks Spanish. And then Dom whispering the translation was weird. If you're going to do something like that, do subtitles, something,
they did
something.
do subtitles. They did do subtitles.
But it, like, oh, they did? Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't
they
realize
did
that.
subtitles, but it was just too much.
But it just, if it was, if it was something that happened in the ring, like if Stephanie had just come and like beat the shit out of Liv Morgan, and then she's standing over Liv Morgan holding the belt and gave that promo, we're having a very different conversation right now. But
Yeah.
that's not what happened. Michael Cole was interviewing, and then he's just sitting there like weird in the back. Yeah, it just it didn't work at all.
Yeah. But well, next on the flop five, what do we have? Oh, of course. Of course.
But of course.
I mean, she fooled us once.
Oh
Got
boy.
away with it at one time, but the queen is back, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh boy.
The queen has made her way back. She's regained her throne.
Oh man.
This wasn't me. This wasn't me. It was all them.
I'll be honest. Okay, just to fix it, she's an honorable mention, but Jade Cargill is our honorable mention.
It just sucks. She
Flop
she
five.
flubbed her promo.
The promo was horrible. There was nothing to it.
Yeah. And then who the hell? Charlotte, like the tension with her and Charlotte. Please. Nobody
Nobody wants to see that.
Nobody wants any of this. Nobody wants any of this. But I think the most disappointing thing about Jade is that she just doesn't get better.
No.
She just doesn't.
I don't know if she does. I wouldn't say she doesn't care.
No, I didn't say she
I
doesn't
don't think
care.
she doesn't care.
Look,
I think she cares.
I don't think she cares enough. I don't think she cares enough. Jade does not strike me as someone she don't strike me as Roxanne Perez, who's a student of the shit, who's like, I'm gonna be in there grinding, trying to figure this shit out
every day.
She's not like that. She's not like that. You know, she doesn't have a Kobe mentality. She has a Shaq mentality. She's like, I got this natural talent. I got this, and this. I don't need to do better.
Yep.
You know.
But that was the honorable mention. Candy,
I think she's in the same area as Austin Theory. I wouldn't put her in the same category as Austin Theory. She hasn't figured it out yet. She hasn't figured out who she is yet. And it's just a stab in the dark. Yes, we all agree her wrestling needs to improve. We all know that her wrestling needs to improve. But at the same time, something is not clicking.
She shouldn't be champion if that's the case.
Something she's champion because she's an attraction. Like her body is
She's
insane.
she's a
You
special attraction,
know?
100%.
She looks like she looks like she came out the womb doing push-ups. Like
She looks like
she looks like Storm.
she looks like you can assemble her. Like when she go home, you can take the body part
Yeah,
apart.
I know exactly what you.
You know what I mean? Especially her abs. They're ridiculous.
Yo, dude, her body's ridiculous. You know, she's an attraction. You know, she's still, yeah, I still feel like she's still figuring out what her character really is.
Yeah, I agree. But that was on our honorable mention, Jade. The last one on our flop five is the MFTs and the Whites feud. Again, let's
I
just
think
end this.
I
Let's just
think
end it. Cut your
they,
losses now. End it.
bro, are they on this shit more than Jade? I think they are.
Are
Jesus,
they?
I think they've passed Jay Uso and Jade on the flop five.
Wow. Well, I'm sorry, Jade.
But MFTs and Wyatt's like
It's terrible.
honestly, I don't even want to give it breath anymore. It's terrible. It
Terrible.
don't work.
Yeah.
And now they're dragging other wrestlers into the vortex of whackness. Really good wrestlers like Ilya
Yeah.
and
Apollo Crews.
terrible, bro.
Freaking Apollo Cruz. But
Yeah.
yeah,
I think we said everything that we could say about this. It sounds like it's I said it before, it's the Trojan War. It's gonna go on for another 30 years. Like I don't understand. I don't to this point I don't even know why they're feuding.
me
Are they
neither.
feuding for the tag team titles?
No,
Like why are they feuding? How did this all start?
the
Like
lantern,
seriously.
like I don't even. They haven't even mentioned the lantern. Like the lantern isn't even a thing no more. Like
Intern, I don't know, man.
it's trash.
I don't know, but it needs to end, and we're tired of it. We need another name on this flop five list.
Please.
But guys, that's the flop five for this week. Thanks for tuning in. Like and subscribe.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna pass it over to the total heel.
That's that's moi. Um,
Boo! Boo! You suck. You suck.
The cream of the crop. Total
yeah,
heel.
yeah. So the cream of the crop this week is the brand new faces at Elimination Chamber. The next generation of stars that's being pushed to be an Elimination Chamber that's taking place next weekend, which is what, February 28th?
28th.
28th? Yeah.
This Saturday.
So we have a bunch of faces. We have Trick Williams. We have my boy Javon Evans.
Javon.
We can't forget the females. We have
Kiana.
Kiana James,
Smasher, bro.
Smasher.
Did not
Yeah.
have that on my bingo card
Coming at all.
at all.
What else do we have?
As far as the new faces.
We have LA Knight.
Oh yeah, LA Knight's in it. Yeah, that's right.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
You
Yep.
know, we have a couple of old faces also, Cody.
Randy.
You know, but it's not about Cody. It's about these new faces. And of course, you know that, a lot of these faces are not gonna win it. Of course, Javon Evans is in Elimination Chamber. I don't think he's gonna win it. I don't think Trick Williams, he has a good chance. It would be surprising if Trick Williams wins it, but I don't think Trick Williams is gonna win it. Um but yeah, I like the fact that, WWE is heading in a new direction and sh giving a little spotlight to these new faces, this new generation of stars, and I hope it's a really good show,
Yeah, I agree.
guys.
I'm excited to see these new faces, man. Trick is on fire. I mean, I love
Hmm.
seeing him when he comes out. I love seeing his crowd work, his crowd reaction. I love it. How the crowd perfectly hits when his music hits. I'm like, did
Yeah, Trick got it, man.
they all practice this? But yeah, Javon is just this anomaly. That's just this kid
Yeah.
who's about to spend the rest of his life ODing in the wrestling world.
Yeah, 21.
21
Li-
years old. I just can't get over how good he is already. You
Look
know,
at these
Oh,
look at these names in the women's chamber. Rhea Ripley,
star-studded cast.
Alexa Bliss,
oh,
Asuka, Tiffany Stratton, and Kiana James. Now, Kiana, okay, she hasn't accomplished a lot, but in the small amount of time that she's
man,
been getting featured, she's crushing it.
I
Tiffany Stratton is someone that everybody knows she's going to be one of the faces of the women's division going forward, point blank period, whether we want it to be or not, she is.
I
Rhea
feel like she's the
Ripley,
new Charlotte.
yeah,
they're shoving her down our throat.
yeah, yeah.
Shoving her down our throat.
But regardless of whether we like it or not, whether she's forced, not forced, she's a huge name. She is. Alexa Bliss, another huge name. Asuka. What the hell has Asuka not done?
everything.
She hasn't won at WrestleMania. That is it. She's done everything. She's won the Rumble, Money in the Bank. She's won a chamber. She's been a sole survivor. She was undefeated for however long. She's a Slam champion like 2 times over.
The
I mean,
female chamber sounds more exciting than the male chamber right now.
yeah,
Yeah, it
yeah, I
does.
agree. I agree. But yeah, man. And then the final spot, Io Kyrie or Raquel Rodriguez. And
Mm.
then for the women, and then in the men, it's Jey Uso, Bronson Reed, or Grande Americano.
They're
Please,
gonna give
not
it.
Jay. Please,
What
God.
do you mean not Jay? You know damn well they're gonna give it
Yeah,
a Jay.
probably them.
You said it's Jay.
Jay, Bronson Reed, or Grande Americano. I'd
Ah,
prefer Bronson Reed. They
I
don't
would
have a
like
monster. They
Bronson.
don't have a monster in the match.
Yeah,
They
I think they're
got.
gonna throw Bronson Reed in there.
They usually have like that monster type of guy in the match, and Bronson Reed can fill that
Yeah,
role.
and plus he's a new face. He's considered
Mhm.
a new face.
No,
Yep,
that would make sense. That would make sense.
it
But
would.
this is WWE we're talking about here.
True.
And for some reason, nowadays, you have to do this in the middle of a
Oh
fucking
shit.
match.
Yeah, I hope it's
Nowadays,
Bronson
you got to
Reed.
stop the whole momentum of what's going on and go like this.
Mhm.
It's
So,
so terrible.
so
Oh my God.
I
If
mean,
he gets in, you know that if he's in the chamber, you know that they're gonna do that dumb
bro,
shit. You
bro,
already fucking
you
know.
already know that some dumb stuff is
Oh.
gonna happen, and he's gonna go like this, while somebody needs to be pinned or somebody needs to come out of the chamber. Something important is gonna be happening when James is
Yeah.
gonna be doing that.
Well, try.
I hope not. I really hope not. I really hope not. If they're trying to get the crowd into it because they want to use music to get the crowd into it, I think the Trick Williams music will definitely do
Absolutely.
that. So they
Absolutely.
don't need Jay to like
100%.
yeet to get the crowd into it.
You got Javon. Javon is
We
a
got
huge,
Javon.
huge.
I'm just
The
waiting
crowd
to
loves
see what
him.
crazy move that Javon does. But yes, what Mark said is right. The female elimination chamber looks more exciting than the male elimination chamber. I still think that Obafemi should have been in the elimination chamber. I don't know why they're keeping him separate. I think they don't want him to lose, but at the same time they want him to look dominant. So that's why they don't put him in there because they don't want him to lose.
Yeah,
But at the same time, they could make him lose, but still look dominant.
like
Like they could have
they've
done
done
it.
this.
They could
They
have done it they could have done it in the sense that it takes all the other
I
opponents to eliminate him.
I was just about to say they've done this in the Rumble, or they've done it in the Chamber where they hit I think it was Brock Lesnar they did this to. They hit him with like what there were like 3 guys left. They each hit him with their finisher, like one right after the other. And that's what they had to do to get rid of Brock. I personally would have preferred get Randy Orton out of there. Put Obafemi in there, and then your 6 man is Ilya.
Yep.
That's what I think it should have been.
Dude, they had a spot one time where it was
They did it with Umaga too in the chamber. They did that with
it
Umaga too.
I
they
remember
were trying to
Ron going
eliminate. It
down.
was in a Royal Rumble. It was a six man match, and they had a six man match, and I think they had Big Show in it, and they all jumped Big Show because they had to eliminate him first. So when it came time to pin him, everybody jumped
Jumped on
on Big
top. Yeah.
Show. It was
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels, Edge, John Cena,
Yeah.
everybody. They could have did something like that to
Absolutely.
over like, oh, we all got to team up to beat this guy. He
Absolutely.
should have definitely been in the chamber,
Yeah.
but it
Oh
is
well.
what it is.
Well, at least they're
He,
pushing the young talent, man. They're pushing the new
he,
faces.
he's doing poetry with
Kid
Kit
Wilson.
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 Oh
Uh,
man.
All right, guys.
WWE always has to do something to piss you off.
Yeah. Yeah. They can really take anybody's momentum and just
Bro, it's
they
crazy.
just
Crazy.
wow.
But
Wow.
yeah, so that's our cream of the crop. Let's not go sideways.
Yeah.
Let's not jump into another topic.
All right.
That's our cream of the crop of the week, guys. So
All
please
right.
like and subscribe. Let us know what you think. Do you agree of our cream of the crop? Do you think something else should have been the cream of the crop? And also let us know about our flop five and pop five. What do you think that should have made the flop five? What do you think that should have made the pop five? Do you think that something else? Do you think that something should have been removed from the pop five or removed from the flop five? We want to know. So please let us know. Write your comments.
Yeah. All right. So that's our episode then. Until next time, we are gonna hit you. Next episode, we're gonna do our recaps of Raw, NXT, and SmackDown for the week of February 16th. So, yeah, like we always say, like, subscribe, comment, follow, and until then, we'll catch y'all next time. Peace out, Rick Pops.